Right now, I have almost a 100% closing rate with anybody I've ever tried to get to work with. And the reason for that is because I thoroughly believe in what I'm selling. I'm selling a service. Basically, I'm selling people who have a large social media following with a great product. That's what I'm really looking for. People with over 100,000 followers, but they have an actual business around that, not just selling some sort of stupid course. And then what I do is I help them grow their social media organically through, the complete opposite of what I'm doing here. You're structuring better ideas for videos. You're having good title thumbnails, get good editing sequences, structure the video in the most coherent and best way possible. Basically, the social media, but all the social media gurus per se will teach you to do. Then, there's a lot more that goes into it. But then what you do is you take the increase in viewers because, anyone that I've worked with, I feel incredibly confident, depending on how bad their social media currently is, I can double to 5x the monthly views that they're getting. And all viewers are for these people are potential customers. So then what I'm doing is I'm taking those customers and I'm turning them into paying members of whatever product or service they are providing. And the reason why I am so good at closing these clients is because my offer is irresistible. You hear about Alex Ramosi, Russell Brunson, they always say, "What is your offer?" And mine is, dude, you have this huge opportunity that you are completely messing up. I would basically just go over and say, hey, this is what I would do for your business. I would go over my exact plan that I think would increase revenue for them. I'd point out the holes that I'm looking at in their business model. And then I'd say, dude, I'm so confident that you can maybe double, triple your monthly revenue right now that I don't want to make any money. I will do this 100% for free. All I ask is that I get some sort of compensation if we blow out any expectations. What is your current future growth trend for your product? Let's say it's $100,000 per month. How about anything over that? I just get a percent of, and maybe 20, 25% over your current expected growth. So if you don't grow more than what you were already expecting and hoping to do, then you are not going to pay me at all. And so that is an offer or an example offer that I am using right now to get any client that I want. And now, because my service that I'm providing, it actually works really well. Now there's almost unlimited demand for my services. I could have like 10, 15, 35 clients right now if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I'm tightening up my books right now. And so now I get to structure my deals in a very interesting way because I'm the prize. And I even when I wasn't, that's what I was trying to structure it as. But that is besides the point. This is an example offer where I can close pretty much anybody because I'm so confident in my product. When you actually make someone a lot of money, you are ridiculously confident in what you are selling. So it is so easy for me to tell somebody there's a bunch of holes. Here's what I would do because I have the skill set of saying, here's what I would do to make your video better. Here's what I'd do to funnel to your product better. Here's what I'd do on your sales page to make your sales page better, to convert more leads. Here's the funneling tactics that I would do to drive them up the value ladder from your cheapest product to your most expensive product. Here's everything that I would do in between. If you want, I can tell you where I think I'd hire these kinds of people. There's a few different people I'd recommend, but if you just want someone like me to do all this for you, I can, and I don't want you to pay me at all. All I want is a percentage of the excess revenue that I can help you create. So when you are very confident, because I'm a stupid fucking arrogant prick, that what you do is actually going to work, then sales is ridiculously easy. It is because you know what you're doing is going to work. Let's say you were trying to sell yourself to buy Bitcoin 5, 10 years ago. How hard would you be selling with your damn life because you know that it's going to work? And even if what I'm doing doesn't work, I don't feel bad at all because I'm not getting paid unless I perform. And that's the way I like it. I like to put myself in high pressure situations to where I only get paid if I perform. But if I perform, I get paid a ridiculous amount. Then we do some sort of equity stake for some sort of future date. But that is much further down the line. When you have a great product, sales is super easy because you believe in what you're selling. So how can you get so good at something that you believe in what you're selling? Just work on it every single day. And I guarantee you will get pretty good at it. What is something that you think that you are better than a lot of people at? And I put myself down on everything. I gained a few subscribers today. And I was like, fuck, I don't even know if I should keep making these videos because I don't know if what I'm talking about is worthwhile and I'm wasting everybody's time. And then I had to slap myself in the face and I was like, Josh, you fucking idiot. Nobody, if they didn't like the video, they wouldn't have subscribed. So I think I'm up to like 85 subscribers or something, which I wish I didn't see. I wish there was a way to not get a notification every single time somebody subscribed so I didn't even know, because then I feel like there's more pressure on me to perform. Whereas I'm just making these videos for fun. I actually don't know why I make these videos. I just know that there will be some sort of long-term benefit. I'm trying to stick with this for 1,000 days. I don't know what day I'm on, maybe 50 something. Time flies. You realize, like, I was like, shit, I must be on day like 37 or something. I look and it's day 50 when I'm going to upload yesterday's video. It is remarkable how fast time goes by. It really is. And it will be very interesting for me to go back and watch my earlier videos in, 1,000 days per se. Today, I work extraordinarily hard, and my satisfaction levels and my dopamine and my uh, personal satisfaction within myself is at an all-time high. Whereas this past weekend, and that kind of the holiday weekend per se, I wasn't working too much and I felt empty. I felt completely empty. I feel so much better now that I'm working all day. It is bizarre how working more, a lot of creative work that is thinking through different concepts and actually taking action on those concepts and filling in the roles, how that can bring somebody so much joy because you're seeing results. It's like when you go to the gym and you are self-conscious for a few months and you don't even look at yourself. I've been through a cycle of that, but then you're eating enough protein, you're in a calorie deficit, but getting 200 grams of protein still, and then you're lifting, you could do progressively overloading, and then a month or two later, you look at yourself and like, wow, you know what? I have a good pump right now. I'm looking good. It's the same thing with business. You get these you get these large exponential results out of nowhere, but it's not out of nowhere. It's due to your past actions. And if you've been watching for a while, I was mentioning that I got a job with this massive billionaire. He's a few $1 billion real estate fund. He's a jet. I mean, this guy is insane. And he wants me to go full time and move out to Scottsdale, Arizona. It was supposed to be right after Thanksgiving. I got contacted by him and his team, and he said, I actually spend a lot of my uh, December in Park City, Utah with the family, kind of for the holidays. So how about you come out in January? And at first I was like, I'm kind of upset, but now I'm looking at it. I have 1 month to prepare. I have one full month, or a little bit more than that, to prepare to go out there. And the skill set that I'm going to upgrade is going to be incredible. How many hours are in a month that I can work? Let's say 100 hours a week. I can work 400 extra hours towards the results that I'm going to potentially be able to show this guy. I was very nervous about going, but now I'm ecstatic that I have a month to nonstop prepare for the overwhelming success that I think I can have with him. That is, for me, what really excites me. And so my plan with him is I'm going to completely restructure his current channel. His name's Ken McElroy. Right now, he's competing with other real estate YouTubers like Graham Stephan or Meet Kevin, or these guys who do YouTube full time for a living. And he's trying to make the same types of video as them. When in reality, this guy is a multi-billion-dollar business owner. Why the hell is he trying to compete with YouTubers? He should be showcasing his business. He should be bringing us in on his deals. He should be doing these grande ideas that have viral potentiality. Let's say, what can a real estate specific video, how many views can that get versus a multi-billion-dollar business video? How many views can that get? Even if it's in the same niche, if you are expanding it because of the person that it's with. There's nobody else who can make videos like that because he's a one of one. And that's where there's so much excitement. And he does have a few products that I can sell. We've already structured a deal where I get 20% over any of the excess income, and they're making so little money from their online products right now. They have no funneling strategy. They have a shitty email list. They have a shitty YouTube channel. There is so many opportunities where we can 10x his results right now. And I'm going to be able to get a decent piece of that. It is remarkable. It is like him. This guy, he goes in and finds the worst real estate deal in the best neighborhood that's been underdeveloped and missing out on an extra $200 a month in rent and is wildly undervalued. And there's a distressed seller. So he finds that perfect project, that a few hundred unit real estate residential property, and he can add a ton of value to where maybe he buys it for $30 million, but then after putting in another 10 million, the property is now worth 55 million. And he's done this over and over again because you are forcing value. And then you're upgrading the rents. You have a cap rate, which is just the amount of cash you are getting per the price of the property. If it's $50 million, making $5 million a year, that's a 10 cap. That is a 10 cap ratio. Now, that's the same thing that I'm doing with his business. I see holes that he's missing, and I'm saying, dude, this is the best fucking opportunity of all time. Let's go all in on this. So now I have an extra month to upgrade my skill sets and think through different ideas that we can do, how to actually functionally do them, what it's looking like. It is remarkable. It is absolutely remarkable, the opportunity I have ahead of myself. So I'm not looking for any more business right now. I would more so look to maybe partner with someone who has a very similar skill set as mine, and then give them all the excess business that I have and collect some sort of fee. Maybe not even some sort of fee, just maybe give it to them, get some goodwill. I don't know. Because there's so many people that want to work with me. The problem is I am very meticulous, because if I recommend somebody to, let's say, work together, and the person that I recommend did not perform to the quality that I am used to, then that looks bad on me. And I'm not going to micromanage anybody. This was supposed to be a favor for two different people, but now it turned out to be, it sucked for everybody. And that makes me think, what is the long-term future of this YouTube channel? Maybe in 10,000 days. I don't know, that's like 10 years, maybe. I don't know. So probably not 10,000 days, but in a few thousand days from now, something that I always wanted when I was starting this is I wanted a mentor so bad. I wanted one so bad. And so what I thought would be a great business idea for somebody would be to match the mentor and the business owner. Hold these events where you have kids or young adults, I will say, people like myself, who are highly motivated, that really want to work directly with an entrepreneur. And then you have the entrepreneurs who need to find really good, high motivated talent, because that's the hardest thing that these people can find right now. I talk to many massive business owners, and they want is incredibly motivated kids, even if they have to train them. And so if you could find a way to hold these events where you have the business owners saying what kind of role they're trying to fill, and then you have the young people who are trying to say what skills they have, what field they're trying to go in, and what value they think they could provide, what their goals and ambitions are, and hopefully try and match the business to the, or the entrepreneur to the mentee, and have some sort of symbiotic relationship there. That is something that I always wanted. And if I were to ever sell some sort of product, it would be if I could figure that out. But that would be years down the line. I just think that would be a lot of value to younger people who really want to work with somebody who is running some sort of business. And I know that I would have pounced on that opportunity in a second. I will never sell some sort of course. That is completely stupid. Never. I will instead make as many free courses as possible on YouTube. I talked about way too many useless things in this video. I don't even know if I'm going to post it.